Hey, Ulrich.
Who? Oh.
What can I do for you, Joseph?
You left us with quite the cliffhanger last night. Whatever happened to the survivors of Phaendar and that, centaur?
I knew you would be back for more. All right. Get everyone together. You're going to love this.
Gather round, everybody. Ulrich's about to start the story.
Aye, welcome. Okay, let's begin. Our heroes found themselves in a precarious situation. Volus and Nyari were unconscious, leaving Aiden, Theros, and Orin to defend them. But Orin was fading fast as well. Into their camp stormed the centaur, York, that they had met earlier that day. And he was not here on friendly terms. He struck Aiden with a mighty swing, nearly taking him down.
Whoa! We didn't ask for any trouble. What do you want? What do you need?
As he's running out.
I'm not sure why, but your heads are worth a lot.
Orin casts a blessing on the party, and it was just the boost they needed. Theros jabs the centaur with a thorn javelin, and Aiden charges the fiend with a heroic swipe of his longsword, forcing York to retreat. In his haste, the centaur dropped a few items, including a package addressed to the Children of Stone, and a map with several locations. As the party rests for the night, Nyari experiences a disturbing vision.
Nyara, you're there sleeping, unconscious, and you open your eyes and find yourself in a small village. The next thing you know, you find yourself walking along the edge of the forest just north of Phaendar Bridge. You must have been walking the entire day, or maybe a full day passed before you got here, because it is now close to nighttime. You can't quite remember, but as you draw nearer to the bridge, Nyari, you are suddenly struck with the realization that you've never been to Gristledown. You have never gone snare hunting for rabbits, and you've never spent a month-long period of time away from Phaendar since you started living there. All of these details, which you thought nothing of only moments ago, suddenly seem very wrong. And as soon as you make this realization, you feel a sense of nausea and confusion and vertigo as your vision blurs and pulls back. It feels as if your body continues to move forward while your mind stays stationary. But the vertigo passes quickly, and you see a female figure walking away from you towards the bridge. You look towards the town and the bridge, and you see two figures, which you recognize as hobgoblins. You stretch out your hand and call out to the figure to warn them. You tell them to run away. However, your body loses strength and you fall forward. And as your face slams into the dirt, your body lunges forward. You look around and you're sitting at camp.
You don't understand. Why would I have a dream of someone I've never met, I've never seen before? And why would they be going to Phaendar, which I saw with my own eyes, is taken by hobgoblins? And they met hobgoblins on the bridge. With my people, dreams mean more than just dreams. They tell us true events. My mother used to have dreams all the time of things that would actually come true. You don't understand. This can't possibly be just a dream.
The next morning, the company returned to the survivors' camp, where they learned a scouting party had encountered the notorious Direboar Gashmaw. Several of the survivors were quite shaken, but our heroes managed to calm and inspire them.
They're just kind of going on. They're like, hey, I'm not going out there again. I mean, the thing was huge. We could have died. I I understand that we're in a bad position here, but it's not worth going out there and just dying in the middle of the forest. And they're just kind of going on like that.
Gentlemen, you are absolutely right. Gashmaw is not a beast to be easily trifled with. But I have to commend you both, and everyone here, on your bravery in facing the beast. It's not easy to go against your own nature and face the challenges we all are have before us, but it's something we must do, and whether it's here or out in the wilds, you may be called upon to act for more than just yourselves. It would be wise to keep that in mind.
I think what Theros said is true. I mean, which of you asked to be in the Fangwood today, or ever? You're not truly free now. And to fight for true freedom will take sacrifices to get there. You must stand for Nemathis. And he kind of looks around at his companions. Like we'll stand. We'll have your back.
Next, they met Sir Dudewall, one of their aristocratic companions, who shared the results of his search.
So he walks up to you and says, hello, I don't know if I've introduced myself. I'm Sir Dudewall. I'm sorry, Sir Dudewall, as I go by around here. Back in Tamlin, they always called me Dudewall, but you guys, I guess, have a hard time pronouncing that. So Dudewall it is. Yes, I'm Sir Dudewall.
It's the accent. I'm really sorry. I'm not from here.
I try my best, but the H is hard.
Yes, I understand.
How do you say it? It's Dudewall.
Well, yes, back in Tamarin, they'd say Dudewall.
It seems like a needless pause that you just say Dudewall.
Well, look, I don't go around criticizing your names now, do I? So I heard somebody telling something about like there being a hermit up north. So I was looking in that direction, and I actually managed to find a shack up there. And there's an old woman there. That's probably the hermit that everybody was talking about. Her name's Veld, by the way. Terrible temper, that one. So I went up, and all I said was, "Hello. We're in a dire situation here. Anything you can do to help us out?" And you know what she said to me? She said to me, she's like, "Those strong enough to survive will do so." And then she shooed me away. So I don't know what you guys want to do with that. I just wanted to let you know that I found the hermit, and she has a terrible personality.
Thank you for your efforts, Sir Dudewall.
Sir Dudewall is what you guys say. Dudewall is what I go by back in Tamarin, but like I said, it's been years. I've gotten used to either one. So
I'll try to say Dudewall.
Yeah, it's close enough. Yeah.
Dudewall.
Thank
I will
you.
get this right this time.
Sir Dudewall.
Oh, Theros.
That was very good.
After much deliberation, the party decided they must investigate the outcome of Phaendar. Nayari was particularly worried about her vision, hoping they may still have time to warn someone. But they soon discovered the horrifying truth.
All of you notice, first off, you see the black stone tower in the middle of the market green, standing over 60 feet tall. Its roughly circular shape seems to have expanded somewhat at the base and is now between 100 to 80 feet in diameter.
Oh my gosh.
Aiden, this is your first time seeing it. Second, all of you can see hundreds upon hundreds of hobgoblins working around the town. There is a makeshift fence erected in the area in front of the tower in the market green. Inside, you see hundreds of people. You notice as you look closer, there are far too few people in the fenced area, probably close to a third or half fewer than you would have expected to see given the number of people that were at the market festival. And as you continue looking around, straining your eyes, it's getting darker here. You didn't immediately see some of these details, but you begin to see them. Bodies cover the sides of the few remaining structures present in Phaendar. The Phaendar Bridge is lined with dozens of bodies on either side, hanging from the neck. And as you focus on the bridge, you see that the crane next to it has been lifted up and shifted and swung over the bridge so that the tip of it now hangs directly above the bridge's center. And from the tip of the crane hangs a single body. And as you all narrow your eyes and you watch, the body slowly rotates. And Nayari, you can see, as it rotates around, the beaten and bloody face of a now dead Elwood. with the Iron Fang Legion symbol painted over his armor.
Nairi shaking with rage, but she can't do anything. She can barely keep herself together.
As he's peering through, now he's got a goal. Now he's got something to take back. Now he knows what to fight for. You know, it's not just for Nirmathis. It's for Phaendar. It's for my grandfather. It's for my family. It's for me.
There will be no mercy from me if we ever see a hobgoblin again. If we had only gotten here sooner, we may have been able to save some. I'm sorry. I should never have stopped us from coming.
Oberyn was right. I needed to see this. Because now I know what I will do.
Our heroes made their way north towards Gristlebane, intending to stay at the nearby abandoned farm for the night. However, out of nowhere they stumbled into a man running wildly, terrified as he's being pursued by 2 hobgoblins. A battle ensues. The 5 dispatch the creatures with little trouble. They discover the man they rescued is named Edron, a survivor of the market festival. His companions were torn apart by bugbears, and he had been running for his life ever since. The party finally arrives at the abandoned farm, ready to rest again. But just as things seem to settle, they hear the blood-curdling scream of a child. I wonder what adventure or horrors they'll discover next.